right. Welcome to some more nerd shit nobody probably cares about. So, I just got this in. This is the Wheeler version of the Fix-It sticks. So, got this in, and interestingly enough, it comes with individual torque limiters. It goes from 15 to 25, 35, 45, and this one's 65 inch-pounds, if you can see it right there. Kit's actually kind of interesting. So, the torque limiters, I'll have a, let's see here, 2, 4, 6 hexagon output to go into the handle, and they're also hexagon output on the other side. And then you've got some bits in here, your standard Torx, flathead, your square drive. No, that's 8. Here's your square drive. So that's pretty cool. One thing of note on my example, I don't know if you can see it or not, but they're rusty. They came with silica desiccant in it, but apparently that wasn't good enough. Not going to really hurt anything. I can clean that off. It's not really a big deal to me. So what are we going to do? Well, I'm going to compare this with the digital wrench. So this is supposedly calibrated to within 2%. So we're going to test that out versus these. And then we're going to do a third test on the Fix-It sticks. So just to give people an idea of what all this is a lot heavier than this is. Well, it feels a lot heavier, but we'll use the scale and figure it out. So this is 1 pound, 11 ounces. And this is 13 ounces. So just to give you an idea of the weight, the case it's kind of a hard case. So the case is a little bit nicer, but it's definitely a bigger footprint. It's a little bit taller, a little bit wider, and it's a little bit heavier. So what we're gonna do is kind of do this the same way we did the Fix-It sticks. We're gonna put this in the vise, and then we're going to use the digital torque wrench and to check it. So let's get this in here. Clamp it down. So let's see here. And then we're going to leave this on peak torque. I don't know if you guys can see it. It says peak in there. Here we go. 15.2. Wait for it to go away. $12.8. $15 even. We'll give it a fourth time. See how erroneous that 12.8 was. 14.5. I think if you go too fast with these, we'll test that out. If you go too fast. 7.5. Yeah, if you go real fast, you can really alter the torque applied, it looks like. 5.2, yeah. But if you go slow, zero it out. 15.5. All right, that's good to know with the way these torque limiters work. So that was 15. So that's within 2%. Just as a reminder, 2% on the 15 is going to be 14.7 to 15.3. So we're within our 2% on that one. So let's go to 25 next. And that's 25.9. 23.9. 24.1. We'll do a fourth one on that one. And 25.3. I'd say that's pretty close to be within 2%. As a reminder, it's 24.5 to 25.5. So that one's good as compared to the digital wrench. So now we're going to 35. $36.5. $38.3. $35 even. We'll do a fourth one on this one since we're a little bit. $35 even. So the 35 was a little bit variable, but I wouldn't say it was horrible. Just as a reminder, we're looking for 34.3 to 35.7 on that one. I think 3 out of the 4 came in pretty good on that one. So let's check 45. Zero it out. $46.3. Oh, gotta wait. Zeros. $47.1. $46.6. So that is actually a little bit outside of the 2%. It's a little high. And 2% would be 45.9. So it's probably less than 4%, but it's more than 2. So that's good to know. Now let's try the 65. Zero it out. $65.8. $66. $64.9. That's definitely within 2%, which we're looking at 63.7 to 66.3 on that one. So regardless of accuracy with regard to the number that's printed on these two torque wrenches, or these two different methods of providing torque, are relatively close to each other with the exception of the 45. The 45 is just a little off. And I'm actually impressed with how well this is working. Would I still want to use these as a primary build? Probably not. But would I be apprehensive about using them if I was using them on a bench? The answer is also no. I mean, I'd rather use something like this that gives you a digital readout, that is certified or calibrated, or, you know, but calibrations can also go bad over time. So I don't think I'd have any reservations about using these to actually do a build or mount an optic if I didn't have a battery or this broke or something along those lines. So now let's check this versus this. So let's keep going back up. 15 inch-pounds. Use the fix-it stick. I think we might need to use the, can I use this? Yeah, again. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see the line on the video or not of the actual torque. So let me actually just pull this over one, maybe you can see it a little bit better. So let's go. Oh no, I can't see it, so I'll have to do it this way. So 15 inch-pounds is right there. This hasn't started to torque over yet. You'll hear it click. So we're just on the other side of the line. That one's a little bit farther. Let's try that again. So it's just past the 15 line on that one. All right. So 25. Actually, start there. 25. That's at the 25 line right there. Don't know if you could see it or not. Still touching the line. It's still touching the 25 line, but a little bit going past it. So that's 25. That's 45. Here's 35. All right. There it is at the 35 line. And just past it. Try it again. There it is at the 35 line. A little bit farther past it that time. Let's try 45. Let's make this so you can probably see a little bit better. There's 45. That was a little bit farther past it. It's 45. Oh, that one's pretty good. And there it's a little past it again. So that could be inconsistency in this one, or it could be inconsistency over here. Now let's try our 65. See, the line stops there. It won't ever make it to 65. So for whatever reason, this torque limiter won't go to the actual 65 line. But overall, I'm rather impressed with this Wheeler kit. I still think that the Fix-It stick is a little bit too inaccurate for my liking. But it has the size and the weight advantage over this. See here, it comes 2, 4, 6, that's 12 bits. This has got 13 in it, but it's also got a 1/2 inch for most optics mounts. Most optic mounts are going to have, 1/2 inch nut on them, like your Badgers and stuff like that. So overall, I'm rather impressed with the Wheeler sticks, Wheeler torque limiters, and I think that this is going to be a good choice. This is going to be a better choice if you really value the accuracy of the torque values that you're putting onto things. And if you want to buy a single kit that you could take from your bench to the range and only have to buy one kit, that this one's a pretty decent choice. If you have something like this at home and you're going to be doing all your assembly stuff with this, and you just want something that will suffice in a field application, then the Fix-It stick isn't a horrible idea, but I still like the Wheelers better. So there you go. That's a bit of a review on the Wheeler sticks, comparison to the torque screwdriver, which was really, really good, and then comparison between these two. But when we did this comparison, it was a little bit farther off. So all right, hope you all have a good one. Bye.